let's LZ out of that and see if it actually has brought up my thing. Where the hell is my damn YouTube channel? Doesn't come up. Oh, get up here. That's what I want. Let's see if it shows me actually being live. Hey, I am actually live right now. Alrighty. So, what we are doing here is I'm announcing this new map that I'm building. It is for Robillard Flats. It's a place back in Vermont in Irisburg. My father knew them well. And the round barn you see here in the image, well, that's no longer here. That burned down, sadly. So Vermont has lost a historical round barn that's been there for many, many, many years. But I'm bringing it back to life. Let's get in the game. I'm basing this on another map, and I stripped the map down, and I'm rebuilding it as Vermont as I can, with the main emphasis on the barn itself, but everything outside of the main barn area is just made up as I go. Alright, well, let me get in a truck. Wrong truck. Alright, and then little mini map, that will change. Alright, so we're going to come down the road here. Everything on this side is getting removed and redone. Everything on this side is partially done. And here we go. We've got cows in the field, and here comes the barns. It's not exact. I did find some wagon wheels finally, so I can make it look similar. And I did add a sign. I can't find a house model. It's the same as their house. And there will eventually be a house up here on the hill. And yes, I know this goes up, and in the real map, you know, it's not up like that yet. But it does go up a little mountain. But here's the farm. I added a flag. I got the wagon wheels, put some flowers around them. I made up a sign, which you can't really read that well. Maybe I made it too bright. Maybe I got to dull it down. It is a multi-fruit map. It has lots and lots of different fruits. But I tried to make it look as close as I could. I even had to edit special files to make this building have a red front on it. There's their little garage shed that they have. Their workshop is over here. We have chickens, we have cows, we have silos. There's their other Quonset hut that's in the back. From here out, it's all made up because my main emphasis was on the farm itself over there. We're going to have cow food mixers, which will make their high protein food. Now down here, as you see, we got food for cows in the trough there. We got water and grass over here. This is for the pigs. This makes their high protein food. There's going to be silage bunkers. The original farm had a manure pit over where that pasture is the cows are walking around in. But those are not as easy to make in this game. I mean, I could do it, but it takes some more work than I know how to do. Here's where I put the pigs, because this farm will have all of them. And there's the manure for the cows, some manure for the pigs. We have sheep. As you can see, they're out there. Might even be some in the barn. Yep, there's even one in the barn over here. 2 or 3 in the barn, actually. And I hit the wall. Gotta learn to drive. But I got them all set up here. They're all good to go. Yeah, everything supposedly works. I haven't tried everything perfectly, but since this is a very, very large map, I have seed, and I have fertilizer, and I have a big building for equipment. You're going to be starting off with a bunch of equipment. I'm not going to make people start off with nothing. there will be more equipment than this before I'm done. And there's a tractor trailer over on the other side there. There'll be 3 or 4 tractor trailers. There'll be equipment scattered about the map. And I'm starting everybody off with one of the biggest things you can get in the base game for seeding fields. And the biggest tractor in the base game. That brown building will be gone. It was just something I put there. This one here makes silage and slurry. You dump in your basics here, chaff, grass, and hay. And it turns them into that. And this here makes manure. Out of, let's see, if I remember right, it makes it out of hay. Or no, straw. And then you put slurry in here and it makes manure. Now we're going to go for a little ride. Oh yeah, this here makes compost. This map is, it was all flat as you can tell. It's not flat anymore. That will not be flat either when I'm done. I am building roads in it, but they're all going to be gravel because Vermont has ribbons of asphalt and the rest is all dirt and gravel. Alright, we're going to go down this way. I've added a bunch of trees because, well, Green Mountain State's full of trees. The fields are going to be rather large. I just got done setting these fields up. Let's go down here. It's a big map, so it takes a little bit to get down here. See what's down the other end. Oh, got some grass I gotta get out of the road. Or I might just leave it first because it looks cool. Alright. This is where you sell off special animals that this map also has. Because you have 2 sets of 2 farms, each one with a different set of animals. One's for dairy, which is what the main farm is. And there's a big house that I'm setting up. And this is the second farm that I put in. This here is for the cows. That side is for the sheep. Here's the cow barn. And there's the sheep barn. All 3 barns here are the same. And we got pigs over here. That's your pig manure over there. How'd I put trees in there? I guess I haven't yet. Here's going to be a big storage silo. And to give you an idea, I don't know how well you can read that, but there's all your crops. You're going to have wheat, barley, canola, corn, sunflower, soybean, black bean, mustard, sorghum, cotton, sugarcane, oat, rye, peanut, triticale, however the hell you say that, millet, grape, and that one says weed. That's exactly what it is, marijuana. Rice, coffee, hops, sundegrass, whatever the heck that is, sugar beet, potato, carrot, onion, compost, chaff, silage grass, dry grass, straw, and wood chips. That's what these silos will hold. And I can't even get to the top of them there. They're big silos. Here's another storage building for equipment, because this farm will also have equipment. We're going to go down this little dirt road here. That collects wool, by the way. As you can see, it's all forest. I added a little pond back here just to make it look nice. And I got a lot of space to take up. So let's go this way. Let's get back out of this farm. Everything on this map will be custom. So I have more trees to put in. This will be filled with trees. There'll be trees on this bank that lead up to this field. And I got more grass to put in there. And this is going to be a big grass meadow for you to get your grass, your hay, silage, stuff. And let's go up top of the hill here and around the corner. And this will give you an idea of some of these fields. Big fields. Alright, this is one of the 2 or 3 lumber yards. I'm going to be changing out all these trees. I don't like them. They just don't have enough style. And here you have a wood chipper. Drop your trees in there, turns them into wood chips. This makes pallets out of boards. There's another big red building for equipment. Another compost machine, and here's the sawmill that makes the boards that that pallet place requires. And there's going to be other things on the map. I have not set them in their final places yet. They're close, they're just not there yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to come around this way. There's going to be some homes up here at the bottom of this big field, which, by the way, is supposed to be, you know, on Lowell Mountain. And this is going to be kind of a representation of my home. There's our big red warehouse, and that would be the house as close as I can come to an old farmhouse, I guess. They ain't got crap for houses in this game. I gotta look around some more. As you can see, it's rather mountainous, just like Vermont. I'll have this all filled with trees eventually. Same back here. There's a nice little log house. And this is something that is only going to be found on this map. It is a sugar house. One that actually looks and sounds like a sugar house. And it does produce maple syrup pellets. Right here. Which I cannot get on top of. But let me see. I can get over here with a truck and get close to it. And then you can see. And I drove too far. I'm back here. Alright, let's see if I can get in here. As you can see, there are little bottles of maple syrup in the pellets. And those are all the maple trees in the little orchard set up. I tried to put pails on the trees, but they won't stay. Oops. I'll have this all forested. I'm going to have a little meadow in here, but the hill will have trees. Up here, we're going to have a sell point where you can sell your grains and whatnot. There'll be a couple of those scattered about. This is going to be a road that leads out to some more homes up here on the hill. I got some work to do, as you can see, because that one's like hanging off the ledge. Then another big field. This will be all forested with houses in there. And this road just ends right here because, well, it don't go anywhere but into the woods. And as you can see, there's a lot of woods. Because like I said, Vermont is the Green Mountain State. So it's going to have trees everywhere. All this right down through here is going to all have trees in it. It's a work in progress, and I am doing the best I can. As fast as I can. It's going to probably be a few months for this is even close to ready. But as you can see, out there, it's awful flat. All of that is being redone. It's going to be rolling little hills. Because we're way up high. And way over there in the distance, which we will go to, is another sawmill. And over in this corner is, again, another sawmill. But, here, let's get up to the edge. Yeah, this is pretty steep, isn't it? I think I gotta roll this off some more so it's not so steep. Then again, I may just leave it and make it into ledges. But I see this house needs some help. It'll get it. Just like that, it'll be gone too. So let's go around this way. Now, if this was the real world, and this road was here, following it this way, which you cannot do because, well, the map is only so big, right? That would lead to Lowell. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. Whether I'm going to put trees to be harvested or what. And what is this growing in this field? Get out of here and look. Nope, that's not what I thought it was. Not sure what it is. I'd have to look on the map, see what popped up there. All the fields are being redone, resized, all that good stuff. We're going to go this way because that leads right back down to the farm, which we will come back to. Oop, got a little air there. And these fields have all been redone. They're all new fields. They have no semblance at all to the original. And yes, there are roads going around here with trees in them. I have not finished this part of the map yet. As you can tell, there's just random stuff everywhere. But this will be the biggest sawmill. Or no, this isn't the biggest. This will be, it just has a bunch of other stuff in it. So let's get through here. We'll go this way first. This road will be smaller. There'll be more trees here, and they will be different trees, which you will see in a few minutes. But this road will be a lot smaller, and it'll lead to this building, which for some reason my water has disappeared. What the hell is it doing way down there? I'll have to fix that. Something happened. But you can unload logs here. They'll land in the water, which is supposed to be in that hole, and it'll sell them. You can also unload them in front of those logs. And around here is where you will sell your wood chips. Like I said, this part is not done yet. I just kind of pieced it together as quick as I could so I can get an idea of what I'm going to put where. So let's go this way. And I got to figure out why the water's not where it's supposed to be. It's odd. I'll fix it. Here's another big building. And let's see, let's get over here. As you can see, you've already got a little bit of equipment in here. This is one of the Ponzi Scorpions tree harvester. And you will have this tractor trailer in here ready to go for your logs. And there'll be more equipment. Before I'm done, there'll be loaders over here and everything. Alright, let's get out of this place, which has the same stuff the other one has, as you can see. I want to try to group the forestry stuff with forestry and, you know, that kind of thing. Instead of having you run all over the map to take this to that one and that to this one, you only have to run for a couple of things instead of all kinds of things. This is part of the original map. It's going to change. It's going to be completely remade. So I'm not even going to show you that right now. It's in this field. That looks like it might be canola. Yeah, it might be canola or something. Awful bright color. I might have to change the textures. There will end up being a road that follows along here. That's probably why there's no grass, because I started doing it. And we are back to the farm. Let's go up here so you can see what it looks like from above. There's two more big fields. Oops. Off-roading here with this old Ford. Which I don't like Fords, but that's what the game has. And this is the farm from above. Like I said, I tried to get it as close as I could. I can only do so much with the buildings available to me. And over here as well, you've got your board for your storage, which is in the silos here. And the round barn, you can actually go in these barns. Every one of them, you have access to them. There's your little gate. You can go in here. Um, they're not really used for anything, but looks, I guess. As you can see, there's some work to do. I might put some straw or something down to make it look better. Close gate. Hey, got close on me now. It's gonna close on me on the wrong side. Here's your milk room. And it won't let me in. Why didn't it let me in? Here we go. A couple of big tanks for your milk. Well, the original milking parlor of this building. And this is another freestyle barn. And look, a cow. Oh, my milking things have disappeared. I gotta add them back. But, yeah. This is your farm. As close as I can get to, anyway. Now we gotta go back out here, get back to the truck, eh? But, took me some searching, but I found the little wagon wheels they have out beside the road. So I added them. Found some fuel tanks. Run over the chickens. Now we're gonna go to the last part that is, for the most part, done. That's going to take a little bit of cross-countrying here. Like I said, this is mainly the original map out here. And it won't be like this when it's done. That building, I really can't do much to change it, except maybe retexture it. There'll be a few of these around, these right here. This is another place where they'll buy your crops. I'm going to leave, I don't know, maybe 2 of these diners in where you can sell your eggs and you can sell your milk, which you're not going to want to sell your milk to them unless you're just looking for money. Quick. Let's see here. Let's go this way. And there's that other farm over there. Alright, is this the field I did? Or is, yeah. This is one of the fields I'm moving around. See, there's too many of these things on the map. So a lot of this is going as it is anyway. Those are buildings to store stuff in. I'm going to put pallet racks in them. This is another storage silo. I am going to redo these buildings here, just like the one over in the other place, with a regular silos. Let's see, let's get over this way. This is all forest that you can cut with a harvester. I know it looks pretty uniform and whatnot, but it's a tree farm. And all the fields will be tree lined. There will not be any just jumping from one field to the other without going through trees. Just because that's the way I want it. And this is kind of the back way into this sawmill, because it's supposed to lead to this field, which will be enclosed in trees. You will have to go through here to get to that field. And this is one of those storage buildings. Right now it's pretty basic. See, it's not finished in here, but it's pretty basic. But it will have pallet racks in there. Go over here. This one it takes wood and pallets, I think. Or no, it just takes wood. But it makes charcoal and some fire starter thing. This one makes cardboard boxes out of wood chips and whatnot, which those signs are not supposed to be there. Like I said, this is a work in progress. But this is going to end up being your main lumber mill. There's a place to sell your wood and whatnot there. This here sells your wood chips as well to the power plant. This is going to be the same as the other one for the most part here, except this one is partially finished. And look, the water is where it belongs. Oh, what the hell happened to the water on the other side? And I see I got some flickering here. That means they're sunk too deep into the dirt, so they gotta come up a little. I have the editor running in the background. Another big building for your equipment. I don't think there's anything in this one yet. Nope, I have not done this one up yet. And that's for your wood chips. Or your pallets of wood. As you can see, that's what they look like. Those little pallets right there. These will be board wood. And you see how the light turned red? Now it's green. That's because we're in a collision zone. It will not produce anything if you're standing there. Alright, we're going to come out here to the main road. That would technically, hypothetically, go to Irisburg town and, you know, like Orleans, Albany, wherever. Alright, I am probably going to leave this building in this location, but it won't be like that. It'll be a whole different deal. This is going to get redone. That may stay there, but it's going to be redone. I'm not going to move this building. That's one building I'm leaving alone. And as you can see, I have storage buildings out in the field because I moved them there. Oops. This one will be all fenced. This makes beer. There's your stuff that it takes. I will be working on this because the triggers in the original map didn't work right, so I will be fixing those. This is where it put water in. I may be fixing those as well. Little truck stop right here. That red box down there is where you can sell fuel. This is your dealership. Mind you, all of this is changing. It's not going to stay this way. I have moved it here just to get it out of my way. Here's another truck you're going to end up with. And it's got a flatbed trailer. And I got a guy just wandering around here. This place, well, it says it makes cigars. But it's not going to be making cigars. It's going to be making, you know, marijuana stuff. This is a sugar factory. Produces pallets of sugar and whatnot. This is not going to make what it says, so we're going to go right away from that. That's going to probably be moved. This was put here just to get it out of my way. This is your dairy. This makes your dairy products. And before I'm all said and done here, it will probably be changed around a lot. I don't know how much I'm going to change the building. I might just recolor it. But there'll be a sign on here that will be a sign that if you're from Vermont, you're going to know exactly what it is. This makes bread. This takes some of your crops. It takes some water and I think pallets. And it makes bread. And that building is probably going to change. This won't be staying here. It will be moving, but that's where you can sell hay. This big red barn, that's staying. You're going to need it up here for equipment. Those roads are going. Here's your greenhouses. They make various products. As you can see, there's signs up here on the roof edges telling you what they make. I put this building here because this is going to be an industrial complex on this end of the map. I put this right straight across there because the product we make there goes over here. And all these things hanging in the air, they won't be there when they're done. There's going to be another warehouse building. This is where you buy and sell your cattle. Let's go over here and you can see. And I will show you what we've got going on here. Let's get out. I need this button open, and I need to go over here, and I need to hit R. Alright. This should have all the animals that you can buy on the map. Here are your main animals. This is for the main farm, the round barn farm. And then you're going to scroll over here. And these are the breeding animals for the breeding part of the game. These are the ones that produce meat for the butcher. And the sheep still produce wool, which I don't understand since this doesn't produce milk. And pigs, in general, they're worthless. All they do is breed and you sell them. But this is where you buy all your animals. And let's see. We have duplicates and triplicates of, and quadruplets of all the stuff on this map. I might keep maybe 2 of each thing. Here's another one of these, which is, it takes silage and turns it into fuel. It also takes slurry and turns it into fuel. So, you make your silage there, which, these are changing. I'm ripping these out of here and putting different ones in. One's from, what's that map? Beaver Creek, I think. Similar to what he's got. But you put your silage in right here. This is where your silage gets dumped into this. And of course your silage is made in the bunkers. You put your slurry in there and it makes fuel, which you pick up there. As for the rest of this map over here, there's nothing to see because it's all getting ripped out. It's all going to be redone. I was asked by quite a few people to leave this field. They really, really want this one very huge field. I mean, it goes all the way to the mountains down there. Then down here to this end. I really don't like it being that big, but they want me to leave it. So I am, except, like I said, this is all being redone. I put stuff here to get it out of my way. But I think this is going to be moved into the map a little more. And that field will end up coming all the way to this road. It's going to be a very, very big field because they want one huge field, people that have asked me. Is this the right road? This might be the right road. It's confusing because I pulled a bunch of them out. They're all going except for the main roads. And by the way, that road back there that goes that way, that would lead you to like Coventry and Newport if it was in the real world. I'm just trying to give you guys general directions as to how this map would be. All that stuff, gone. This is a cannery. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or not. I might keep it. I don't know. Let's see what's over here. Why did the water plane disappear down there and it's not disappearing here? He must have had multiple ones on there and maybe I moved one. This, I do believe, was a Walmart. It's gone now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep KFC and whatever the hell that thing is. They're sell points. That's all they're for. These buildings are going. I don't like them. They're gaudy and stupid. They have washers inside them. What I'm intending to doing is maybe keeping one of these and keeping one of each. Keep one of these, get rid of that one. And the same here. Keep one of each of these and get rid of the rest. This is going to be a fields. Fields and forests. Because that's what Vermont was. Fields and forests. At least to me. Fields, forests, and mountains. That's Vermont. Because when you stop to think about it, Vermont's main industries are what? Forestry and farming. All of this is being like I said, ripped out and changed. And I am not on the right road. As you can tell, I'm not on the right road. God, I'm lost. What do I do? Gotta go this way. Took the wrong road. Is it this one or the next one? If I strip this like, yeah, this is the right one. As you can see the hill. There's another BGA biogas. That's going to get moved. I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to move it to another corner of the map. Windmill will stay. It's going to get changed. This building's going to move. Those, I'm going to keep one set of them on the map. That building has to be moved. And we're back to the farm. And that, folks, is the drive around of the base that I am building out of this. But here's your farm. Hopefully I can make it as nice as I can. This is going to be my first real map build. Everything else I've ever done has just been minor changes to maps. I've actually built this one all the, the hills that you see, all that I have done myself. And it's going to be like that out here. It's just not going to be as tall. It's just going to be rolling type, fields and whatnot. But it's a big map and it's a big project. And I hope you all like it when it's done. So thank you all for watching. I am going to end this now. And I'll catch you all later. And if you like this, please, hit the like, subscribe, and all that. And I'll catch you around. Thanks for watching.